I think something very important is happening, and it's deeply connected to my purpose. Good Time is directed by Ben and Josh Safdie, better known as the Safdie brothers, and it is starring Robert Pattinson, Ben Safdie, Taliah Webster, and Buddy Duress. Before I go any further, I just want to say there will not be any plot spoilers in this review. This film is centered around Connie, portrayed by Robert Pattinson, and he, along with his brother Benny, decide to rob a bank, but unfortunately his brother Benny gets caught, and he tries everything he can to get his brother out of jail. For those of you who only have the impression of Robert Pattinson as his character in the Twilight films, you can take that image, crumple it up, and completely throw it away, because ever since those films have ended, Robert Pattinson has been doing everything he can to distance himself from them, and this film goes along with that trend. This is probably the best performance I have ever seen from Robert Pattinson. Whatever you may think of him, whatever the perception you have, this guy is an incredible actor, and it really shows in this film. This film is really unlike any of the films I have seen this year. It is dark, it is gritty, it is low budget. This is very much independent film at its finest. The Safdie brothers are able to utilize whatever budget that they had to its fullest. They shot predominantly at night in New York City, and they are able to give such a stylization to this film when they utilize cinematography and lighting in a very unique way. There's a lot of neon lighting, a lot of dark lighting, and also a lot of close-ups. There's a lot of claustrophobia in this film, and a lot of it is depicted through the cinematography, and I am deeply impressed by this film in that regard. This is also a film that is extremely audacious. It is not a film that sugarcoats anything or is politically correct in any way. The Connie character portrayed by Robert Pattinson really has almost no redeeming qualities. The only redeeming quality you could possibly say that he has is his love for his brother, and that is what is dictating his acts in this film. This film takes place all in real time at night as he goes further and further on his journey to rescue his brother. Unfortunately, as this journey progresses, so is the personal hole he is digging. This is a man on a journey of desperation, on a journey that's just leading him further and further down a path that we as viewers know the end to. That is what I think is most unique about this film. We all can see where this journey is heading, and it is not to a very good place. But the film was able to still keep me captivated in his journey, and I was still kind of rooting for him because the act that he's trying to ultimately achieve is good, but he is not a good person really at all. Unfortunately, there are a few negative aspects I had with the film. Although the film is relatively short and has a fantastic pace, there are certain moments where the film slows down. A lot of that has to do when the character is not moving, when he is stuck in a house or stuck in a car, or there is some exposition given. The film does utilize a lot of long takes, and some of those long takes go on for possibly too long, but they are really well shot. But other than that, this is a career-making performance for Robert Pattinson, as well as some of the other smaller characters in this film. Buddy Duress portrays a really interesting character as well, and Taliah Webster, who is a relatively unknown young actress, is also very good in this film. And Ben Safdie, who is also one of the directors, gives a very small but very important performance as Benny. So with all that being said, I'm going to give this film a 4.2 out of 5 stars. It is very well acted, very well directed. I highly recommend it. This has been my review of Good Time. If you like this video, please check out the other videos on my channel.